Hey nerds, how's it going? Missed you guys. I've been away for a while, and I apologize. I have a fuck ton of shit on my plate, and if you hear my phone going off in the background, I'm so sorry, but it's it's a necessary evil at the moment. So anyway, I was gifted this game, Vampire The Masquerade Swan Song, and it is described as a supernatural detective story with some political espionage. Did not know that, but hey. So far the soundtrack's pretty cool. So we're gonna check it out. And why not? Maybe some people will come hang out and chat and stuff and things. Hey! So now you get to hear my voice. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for you. Your poor ears. Are they bleeding yet? Are they? Are they bleeding? No? Okay. So anyway. That does not make me feel any better. Because I truly do not. So anyway, let's get into this, huh? Oh, I have to do stuff and things. Subtitles definitely, because choose a save slot, and let's start a new game. The Boston court is in turmoil. They're being I was gonna make some comment about, but I won't. I'm gonna try to keep it clean. For at least 10 minutes. After that, all bets are off. The Boston court is in turmoil. A red code alert, or code red alert. I'm not dyslexic. Has been issued, which means a major crisis has occurred. Leisha, and Caleb are summoned by the prince. Oh, you cheated. Oh, okay. That's what I get for leaving VODs up, huh? Vampires walk among us. Do they? Unknowing, we've built their cities, fought their wars, and saved their hunger. For centuries, these creatures have been organized into rival sects. The largest of which is the Camarilla. Camarilla? And they work on OnlyFans. In its domains, Camarilla courts enforce the masquerade, a global conspiracy hiding the existence of... I fucking missed all that. In Boston, vampire factions have long been at each other's throats. After much conflict, Hazel Iverson, the new prince, has sealed a fragile pact with a group of blood sorcerers, known as the Hartford Chantry. Anything that has the word chantry in it is suspect. Immediately. This alliance will not only provide stability to the domain, but will hand the prince the blood trade. The trafficking of blood and mortal victims that serves the needs of the vampire elite. Tonight, the undead will celebrate. I'm already disappointed because if I'm already a vampire, that means that nobody's gonna bite me. Right? Is that how that works?
I'll just get this going. There, ready. We're all set.
Oh.
Now, to begin, tell me, what do you see?
What do you see?
I don't know.
Try this. Focus on your vision.
No, it's happening. No, it's too late. It's too late now.
Oh my. Oh my. That's intense.
They're coming.
The only bite and claw in combat? Oh, that's no fun. Oh. Boston.
Did you feel it too?
Take your stuff. We're getting out of here.
Oh my god, it's a baby vampire.
We've got a problem.
Do we?
Call them back.
Oh my god, is that a pager?
What's
A pager. In 2019.
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
Well, okay. Oh, aren't you pretty?
Come on. Damn it. Hurry up. Calm down. Maybe it has nothing to do with the party. You know full well I was in charge of it. If anything goes wrong, it's my head on the chopping block. Fuck. Damn it. It took Hazel months to convince the Hartford Chantry to ally themselves.
Oh no,
with
it
us.
says it
So
said
they
it was
finally accept,
September of
and then
2019.
bam, a code red. There's never been a code red in Boston, damn it. This has gotta be bad, MM.
Oh. Dialogue, some answers require the use of your skills. Hmm. Okay. Oh.
It's not like you had anything to do with it. Sure,
You don't get it. I was in charge of organizing the party.
but security is Jara's problem.
Yeah,
normally.
except Jara is a member of the Primogen. I'm not.
But you're a harpy. The prince will cover you. You know she's always looking for an excuse to take him down a notch.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do next?
When
Girl,
everyone's
I'm
safe,
loving
we
that
move
hair.
on to phase 2. We clean house.
Clean house.
Did you say this is the first code red in Boston?
Ever since the fall of London, protocol is no longer a laughing matter.
Whatever. They've been harping on that for 4 years now. They took away our internet access. Our smartphones.
It's
Oh.
called risk mitigation, that's all. A code red is an alarm signal that's sent to everyone to say, watch out, we're
all in danger.
And everyone runs to shelter at the nearest safe house. For us, it's with the prince. It
Could have been worse.
I'd have preferred worse.
You're not even listening to me.
I mean, kind of listening.
What do you mean by we clean house?
Getting rid of our archives, our documents, Anything that might betray our network and relationships.
Oh.
What comes after phase 2?
Just pray that it never comes to that.
Come on, tell me.
We run,
Hmm.
we leave everything behind, and we go into hiding. As far from here as we can.
There's no way I'm leaving Boston. Everything I have is right here in the city. It took me years to build my clubs. I've worked too hard to give it up now.
You won't have a choice. I know you hate coming here. Are you gonna be alright?
What do you think? I know how to behave, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Just keep your
I know how to behave. Maybe.
Ah, my little darlings. You're here at last. The fear that something horrible had happened to you terrified me.
No call for theatrics, April.
The prince asked to see you as soon as you arrived, Amim. I wouldn't dilly-dally if I were you. As for you, Journey, someone's triggered a code red. If anything
Yes,
happened,
we're aware.
I'll hold you personally responsible.
You know, that kind of sounds, like a threat. Some disciplines can be used in dialogue. As with skills, the higher level wins. Not all disciplines are available to all vampires. Some mortals may possess certain powers, although most have no defense against disciplines. Okay. I don't want to flatter her. Damn it. Oh, good.
You know, back in the day, nobody could bat an eyelash without you knowing about it. You must know exactly what Jay is being blamed for, don't you?
Imem. My dear Imem. I adore you. Really, I do. But darling, please. You're way out of your league here. This alliance with the Hartford Chantry is crucial. The prince is on edge. We can't get through to anyone over there.
What does this have to do with Jay?
She was in charge of the whole thing, for goodness sake. Listen, both of you. From now on, I don't want to hear another word out of either of you. The prince is furious. Journey, you're coming with me.
I don't see why.
And as for you, Hazel wants to see you. Right now.
Oh. I am loving this. She is sexy as hell.
It's gonna be a long night.
Miss
Seriously,
Lewis,
though?
welcome.
Oh, thank you. Can I, like, go look at stuff and things? No? Okay. Just wanted to wander. Guess I can't. Oh? They're wearing masks. See. I really want to fight that guy.
Mem Lewis.
She smiles like a toreador.
Letters etched in bold right upon her teeth.
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his bile?
Dejan Siaka.
A Tremere warlock, then?
Keep him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance, he could make the blood in your veins boil.
Oh.
Is court attendance usually this sparse?
Huh. I don't actually know if there's more of us. She's talking too much. Oh, right.
Under ordinary circumstances, there would be more of us here.
Is it because of the code red?
Could be. We should have all been at that party. But a code red is a code red. No one can leave. I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
He's second honcho of house security. This
Oh.
promises to be a busy night.
I know what you mean. It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well. It's another thing to see it for yourself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
No. Now is no longer the time.
Embrace me. Mm-hmm.
He is your child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood. Never forget that the court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But
Nothing can happen to you here. We're in the prince's house. She must be
Oh.
finished by now. Wait for me. This won't take long.
It's out of the question, MM. I won't let her get away with this.
All right. Calm down, Dijon.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start with me. She was in charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's not a kid anymore. I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Go on then. Go and save Imani and stop wasting your breath.
There are rules. Need I remind you? We're all
You're
stuck
all
here.
stuck here.
You're such a good boy.
You'll never change.
Dijon.
What? Oh, come on, Hilda, she needs to grow up.
leave us.
Bye, bitch. I mean, what?
I don't need your help.
Mem, please.
Stop calling me that.
I was worried about you.
You still haven't moved on, have you? You're always getting in my way.
Lower your voice. People are staring.
Focus allows you to temporarily increase a skill by 1 or 2 levels. The more you increase your focus, the more the willpower costs increase. To be focused, a skill must have a minimum score of 1 point. Disciplines or knowledge cannot be focused. Okay. Oh. Fate is uncertain. Oh. Oh, well. Your opponents can also focus their own skills. Unlike you, focus only allows them to increase their skill level by 1 point. Player behavior, the risk of opponent focus is represented by a percentage. Okay.
Do you know what this code red is all about? You're in the Primogen. You must know something.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him? He's the human who manages our interests when the sun comes up. He handles our assets, errands with the banks.
What does he have to do with this?
I don't know. It now seems that Miss Hazel Iverson, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen. As if
Oh,
now
that
were the
sounds
ideal
bad.
time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
My best guess is that she'd like to talk to you about Journey. Of course. I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure.
Girl, I love that right here.
Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
What about Jara? I haven't seen her.
Councillor Drury is not here, nor is Dr. Dunham. Mr. Leto's teams are trying to reach them,
But
Nobody's answering?
no.
We're all gonna die.
we're all gonna die. Oh my.
What a shitty night.
Nobody would ever suspect that they're vampires. Yes, that was sarcasm.
What the hell's going on with me?
What the hell? What is happening? That is cinematics. Okay, so that wasn't creepy at all.
Is everything okay, Mom? Penny for your thoughts?
Nothing, Pumpkin. What were you saying?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
No,
Oh.
don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you.
Mom has a little trouble sometimes, remember?
I see things that haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know. And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes. But 3 years was too long.
Aww.
It seemed like an eternity without you.
I missed you too, Mom.
I need my sweet little monster.
Mom? What's going on? Why does everybody look so upset?
I think something serious is happening. I'm worried. I still haven't seen Richard. I looked for him so he could explain, but he can't be found.
So, what do we do now?
I was told to wait here because Hazel wants to see us.
There are grown-ups coming, and your mother needs to talk to them.
Oh, then I'll go hide, because grown-ups talk to me too much.
If you want, sweetie. But don't wander off.
I feel your pain, girl.
Show me what you do to make sure no one spots you.
Okay, here I go.
Oh, what? Oh, I want that trick.
Leisha. It's been a while. Hey, MM. When did you get out?
Just tonight. Hazel wanted to see me.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
That, or she's a major drama queen.
Oh.
You shouldn't make light of the situation, believe me. There aren't many of us who have experienced a code red and survived.
Thanks for the heads up, Professor Bazori. First Siaka, now you. Why won't anybody give me a break tonight?
Maybe
Be 12?
Or maybe if you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting, then you'd better understand why everyone is so nervous.
I mean, maybe. I mean, he kinda did, though.
Siaka jumped down my throat. Was I supposed to let him take his nerves out on me? No, I'm sorry. That's not how things work, Bazori.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkov.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
Oh, mean.
We're all in danger. When I awoke, I sensed a threat everywhere, all around us. I've never felt anything like it.
Please, explain.
It was as if we were all going to disappear. Into chaos. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will tell.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening, ladies, sir. The prince shall see you now.
Oh, already? Alright. The diva who lights up Boston's nights. But bringing light into a world of darkness can be perilous. MM knows this, but she doesn't care. I don't know anybody like that. Alright, investigator. Profile that focuses on knowledge and skills that allow you to go undercover, extort, or steal information. Jack of all trades. Profile that focuses on improving attributes and a large selection of skills. It allows for a maximum number of interactions, but with less mastery. Oh. Profile that focuses on dialogue skills and the physical attribute. It allows you to use the character's aura in conversations. Profile with no pre-attributed points. Oh. You know what? Let's do Jack of all trades, because why not? Start of a scene, previously earned experience points can be spent to improve the character's abilities. These abilities are divided into two areas, the character sheet and the discipline sheet. Discipline. Sorry. Anyway. Each attribute affects a specific list of skills and disciplines. Attributes increase the chance of victory in case of a tie. Improving them also decreases the willpower cost of focus. The use of knowledge skills do not have a willpower cost. They cannot be improved by using focus. Okay. Discipline sheet contains the disciplines the character possesses. Experience points invested in a discipline increase the level and can provide additional powers. Cool. Discipline powers can be passive and may be used in dialogue or in exploration. Supernatural perception, once activated, it heightens your five senses and allows you to see possible futures and read your enemies. Oh, that's interesting.
Hazel. Delson. Come in, MM.
I wanted to have a word with you.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the Code Red means. There was a breach.
There was a breach.
This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the Warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to.
Oh my.
Bring Journey to me.
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
So you don't actually know.
Yes, my prince. I'll be right back.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now.
Oh. No. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. I guess I'll shut
The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds have fallen. I won't let Boston suffer the same fate. But for that, I need loyal allies. Also, how would you like a spot in the Primogen?
What?
What?
You've always taken care of your community, MM, without ever asking for anything in return. It might be time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Hilda won't let you do it. She'll never see me as her equal. Being seated next to her child? She'll feel humiliated.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
Yeah. Definitely need to think about that.
I need to think about it.
Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, MM. I know you'll be up to it. But we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know. Jay, I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
I have the utmost confidence in you, MM. Do not fail me.
You can count on me. What the hell is going on?
Girl. There's some shit. That's what's going on.
MM, I'm happy to see you in one piece.
Hey, Sil. I'd like some refreshment, please.
Of course, I'll get you a glass.
I was thinking more like a vessel.
Oh, serve yourself. But try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock.
I get it, I'll be careful.
I'm right here.
Try not to damage them. Okay. A safe zone is a place where no one can see you feed. You can find them by exploring the surroundings. Only one prey may be sent to a safe zone at a time.
No news from anyone.
Do you think that...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We're not the only ones freaking out. Look around.
Exactly. We've got to keep our wits about us. Got it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Go after isolated prey. Okay. Alright. Prey will naturally be revealed as you approach them. To feed, you will need to find a safe zone you can lure your prey to. Go after isolated prey. If it is surrounded by potential witnesses, sending the prey to a safe zone will increase suspicion of you.
Did you need something?
Come with me. There.
Going.
I don't know. I feel like that was a little too easy. Oh. That's intense. Vampires use their powers to charm or subdue their prey and satisfy their hunger. When feeding on prey, you can control the amount of blood you take. Press and hold the button to increase the amount of hunger eliminated. If you do not press the button, or if you don't release it before the bar is full, the prey will die. Oh god. Killing prey will increase suspicion. Mortals will be on their guard, while vampires will question your respect for the masquerade. Oh. Alright, that freaked me out for a minute. I only clicked the button, like, that was crazy. Some prey, their blood emotionally charged, have a resonance that your character will earn after feeding. At the end of a scene, a resonance provides an experience bonus for the corresponding discipline. If more than one resonance is acquired during a given scene, only the last one acquired is saved. If your prey survives, you may feed on it a second time. However, this will cause it to die and increase suspicion. Oh wow, so I actually have to keep track. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, have a great day.
Where are you hiding?
Oh, those curtains are closed. Wonder what's going on in there.
Yes? Can I help you?
Okay, you can get the fuck out of my way. My bad. That wasn't very nice. Hey.
Hey, Abby.
Hey, Mem. It's been a while. Can I help you?
Do you still work for April?
Well, aren't you rude? My loyalty is with the court.
Seems like Bosley's leading you around by the nose, though.
She's got some extra responsibilities. Sure.
Sure.
But that's it. I have my own agenda.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not surprised. I've got to talk to Jay. You haven't seen her, have you?
No, you should ask April.
It's a good idea. Thanks for the advice.
Okay, see you, bye.
I've got stuff to do. See you later.
Okay, this is way slow for me. I'm used to, like, running around like a mad woman.
What a shitty night.
Do you think the Code Red will last much longer?
I hope
Let's
not.
hope not.
The faster I get out of here, the better.
What?
Uh-huh.
And Mem Lewis, the Black Rattler's Rose, is afraid of a handful of politicians?
God, no.
I didn't
Fine.
say I was
Let me know if I
afraid.
can do anything for you.
I'm supposed to find Jay. Do you know if she's done talking to April?
Huh. Good question. I saw her earlier, but she wasn't with Miss Bosley. She went into that alcove on your right, but that was a while ago.
Thanks.
You might want to avoid hanging around with her, you know? I've heard stuff about her.
I know, and it's not true. She didn't do anything, all right?
Fine. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Did you need anything else?
Miss Iverson has the top floor all to herself.
Yes, that's where she's got her office for hearings, as well as her personal quarters. Miss Bosley is the only one who has access to them.
Really?
I heard the prince put together a surveillance unit.
Yeah, the cave. Mr. Leto and his team spend their nights there. It's just below
Do they?
us. But don't even think about going down there. It's only for sewer rats.
Only for sewer rats. Wow.
Thanks for the vessel.
My pleasure. Come back anytime you want.
Oh wait, is it this one? No? Is it this one? No?
I know that perfume. Jay.
Enhances this condition reveals new interactions, detecting scents, listening to conversations from a distance, revealing the past of objects, or even experiencing premonitions. Oh, interesting. You can also discover items that have been hidden using supernatural powers.
You want to... That's Jay's scarf.
Okay, but where the hell is she?
Shit. Where did you go, Jay?
Yeah, okay. This way. Well, this is interesting. Do not get in my face, sir.
Underwood and Fang. Bazori's ears must be burning.
Where the hell is she?
Keltum and Lazarus. I smell gossip.
Did I miss something?
Oh, you again. What do you want?
April, have you seen Jay anywhere?
You can't let her out of your sight for 2 seconds.
The prince sent me to get her.
I can't discuss that with you.
Not that I think in a million years this is what happened, but what if Jay messed up somehow? What would happen to her?
Depends on the mistake. And how bad the consequences were. At best, the prince will be mad. At worst,
destruction?
Yeah. There's a good chance of that.
Ouch.
Come on, she works for you. You know her.
Having friends is the best way to lose your head. You're going to have to swim without my help.
Wow.
You can tell me. My lips are sealed.
The only way I can make sure you don't talk is to keep my own lips sealed.
Wow.
Fine.
Okay.
I won't insist. If you see her, tell her I'm looking for her.
Yeah, sure.
What attitude? It's a good thing I was careful earlier. Took the elevator to get here.
Good lord. So I don't know where she is. Guess we're gonna have to backtrack a little bit. Can I hear what they're talking about?
Hey, Fang.
Good evening, Miss Lewis.
Call me a ma'am, please. Did you come with Caleb?
Yes, but he's so very busy.
You didn't happen to see Journey, did you?
I'm sorry. I don't know everyone's names yet.
Oh, okay. Well, that's really not helpful at all.
Is it Solace? Jay always got along well with her sire. Lucky bitch. Jay was looking for a file that Jara took from the archives. Interesting.
Oh.
Her last message to Abigail.
Really?
The file. Wonder where they put it. That could be of interest to me. I hope you didn't forget anything, Jay.
Check the level of secrecy. All right. Why does it look like her clothes? Alright, well, here's the guest list. Grunge is not dead.
It's locked.
Oh. Oh, alright.
This can't be happening.
I swear, she was standing
Oh,
there,
what?
playing me for a sucker, pretending she just happened to be in the archives.
Uh-oh.
I played dumb. I said, as you like, Miss Abigail Naomi. And I left.
What is all right?
A page from a file about an old party that she tore out.
But why would she need that? Why now?
I wonder.
I don't know. I might have to go back to April's office also.
Everything's gonna be fine. Calm down.
Oh. Nope. Okay. Just don't forget that if you have any issues with the archives, you need to contact Lazarus, not me. Thank you, April. Lazarus, huh? Hey, Clay. How's it going? Thanks for stopping in.
Come on, Imani. Now's not the time for this.
Doing well, thanks. How are you?
The trail ends there. Where could she have gone after that?
Yeah, no problem. Not a problem at all. Definitely a good cause. Definitely. I ended up ordering a couple of t-shirts. Stack Up is good stuff. How did it go? I meant to stop back in and just got sidetracked with 50,000 other things.
They can't hurt me.
So far, it is interesting. Played some tabletop, but first time for anything like this. A lot of cinematics and a lot of dialogue. Oh, hi, April. Was I snooping? Oh, that's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. That is awesome. Oh, what a gentleman. Open the door for me. Can I use the elevator? No? No? Okay. Oh, so I mean I have to go upstairs. Oh, it's exhausting just thinking about it. Can I go up these stairs? Oh, hey guys. Richard Dunham.
Oh, great. My shadow.
Oh, this should be fun. They don't have a very good relationship. Also known as blood sorcery. Oh, that sounds fun. This discipline combines vitae and mortal sorcery. There are no known limits to the type of rituals created by the Tremere or their fields of application. We will focus here on the different branches of this science, which is not exhaustive because few can testify to the secrets of the Blood Witches. The path of blood, where the powers of vitae can be manipulated, the ritual, or thaumaturgical formulas with innumerable effects, are invented and jealously guarded. Interesting.
Annals on the First Inquisition. How morbid.
How morbid. Agreed. Excerpt from the history of the Boston Camarilla. I stand by my opinion that anything that has or mentions a chantry is automatically suspect.
I'm tired of waiting.
Oh, can I? No, because I have no education. Does that make me a dumb vampire?
A book about alchemy? That's a weird thing to keep.
Is it? I mean, vampires are ancient. Alchemy has to come in there somewhere.
Why is she keeping us at arm's length like this? What's she up to?
Sorry, I was invaded by children. I think a lot of the lore is really interesting. I've actually played a non-digital version, which makes me feel old saying that. But so far it seems interesting. I haven't really played
Tired of waiting.
haven't really played too many non-MMO games. It seems like everything that I've played recently has been some kind of RPG or MMORPG. So I figured it's about time to try something new. And I'm trying to kind of ease myself back into streaming more often.
I'm tired of waiting.
I did play a little bit of Evil West. Not a whole lot. I thought that was kind of cool. Redfall. I downloaded it. I haven't played it. My oldest son tried it out, and he's like, Mom, I'm so disappointed. He said it was basically like Borderlands with vampires, but not as fun and not as cool. So I haven't tried Redfall myself, but that's the feedback that I'm getting, is that yeah, it's disappointed. A game that I did try out, that I think is really cool is, completely off topic, by the way. It's the new Ghostbusters game.
And now?
That is really fun. If I can get some people together, because it's definitely a lot more fun, you know, when you have a group. Yes, that one. I played that with one of my sons, and we had a goofy ass good time.
I'm tired of waiting.
It was fun. It's silly. It's just fun. It was just a fun game to play.
Why is
I
she
do.
keeping us at arm's length like this? What's she up to?
Was he playing it and I missed it?
And now?
Oh wow, I didn't even know that he was playing it. I think the last time I popped in he was playing
Why is she keeping us at arm's length?
I want to say it was like, it wasn't Fall Guys, but it was a game that's kind of similar to Fall Guys. And sorry, my kids made me chili cheese tots, so I'm kind of stuffing my face. Maybe it was Mario Kart.
I'm tired of waiting.
You're just gonna have to be tired of waiting for a minute, Chicky, because chili cheese tots wait for no one. I'm actually thinking about getting a Switch. I don't have one, but my children do. And like, my children are adults, by the way. Sorry. 3 of them are adults.
Us at arm's length like this.
And then I have a 15-year-old, and they play all kinds of stuff. Of course, they're all playing the new Zelda game right now. Which I've watched some people streaming that. The new Zelda game. Yeah, beautiful. That's a beautiful game.
Ugh, I'm tired of waiting. Why is she keeping us at arm's length like this?
Oh, your kid's older?
What's she up to?
I know, right? How do vampires smoke? Do they breathe? I guess they can inhale. Or is it just the hand motion thing?
And now?
Yeah, mine are 30, 28, 22, and 15. Hey, Vampire Queen. It's nice to meet you.
Ugh, I'm tired of waiting.
Thanks for popping in. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I always wanted a big family. I think we got pretty lucky. 2 boys and 2 girls. Now my grandson has taken over my life. He's like the sweetest thing. I love him to pieces, and yes, I spoil him to death. All right, not to death. That's extreme. I do love him to pieces, and he is.
Ugh, I'm tired of waiting.
Like the best thing ever. He really is. And I swear I don't teach him bad things. Or maybe a few. He started telling his mommy absolutely not, and I'm just like, I don't know who taught him that.
Why is she keeping
Was
us
not
at
me.
arm's length like this?
Or
What's
maybe
she
it was.
up to?
I wish I was outside instead of being cooped up in here.
Mm-hmm.
So, what exactly did Hazel want with you?
I'm sorry, but this is between Hazel and me.
I can't believe it. Don't you see what she's doing?
Yeah, she's asking for
She's asking for a little
so what?
discretion.
We haven't heard from anyone at the party all night. Many of our own didn't make it home. And she's still reigning through division. She's doling out information strategically. It's the worst possible thing to do in a crisis. And we needn't even mention how she treats the Primogen. She straight out refuses to see us.
What's your problem? Is it that she's not talking to everyone? Or that she's not talking to you?
Just stop it. She should be trying to surround herself with everyone's input, not locking herself up in her tower.
Oh, because you
I still love that red hair though, girl.
That's an understatement.
It is. You would have kept me in the dark.
Could you just stop making this all about you?
That's right. I'm the problem. I've gotta go. I've got stuff to do.
Be careful.
Aw, see, she did tell you to be careful. She still loves her baby. Maybe. I don't actually know. Oh, can I go in here? Oh, yeah. Oh. Choices. Oh, there's no going back, huh? Okay. Is there anything else that I haven't looked at yet? Because it would really suck if I missed something. Was the stairs I couldn't come up? Alright. I love the way she looks. Like, look at her. She's freaking gorgeous. Okay. I didn't realize you had to hold the button to open the door. Oh, who are you?
No fucking way. Shit.
So this is where you've been
Oh,
hiding.
Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did
Oh,
you
look
find me?
at her tats.
Covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare. The code red is definitely because of the party. April told me Hazel was gunning for me. She thinks I'm responsible for this shit show.
So, you're hiding in Drury's room?
I'm looking for evidence. I saw that
Oh.
Jara had the file on the party. It's got all the contracts and stuff in it that will prove I did
Prove I did my job right.
But I can't find them. It was my only shot to defend myself against her.
Hey, slow down. It's gonna be alright. They don't have anything on you, do they?
No, of course not. I did everything right, ma'am. I was the one who rented the place. Same as always. Rooftop, away from prying eyes. I met with Richard to organize the vessels. I arranged for limos to be sent for the Hartford Chantry. I went through the same secure limo agency as usual. They're ours, so there's no risk. What the hell could have gone wrong?
I don't know. But there's no time to think
Hey,
about it.
Mikey.
Hazel wants to see you.
And she asked you?
Yes? Oh, I don't know.
It's gonna be fine, Jay. I'm sure you can explain everything.
I'm scared, ma'am.
Don't worry about anything. I'm here.
I'll follow you.
Beautiful her body art is, though. Loves it. How are you, darling? From madness sometimes comes great clarity. A wise prince knows how to recognize this rare talent in their subjects and gives them the recognition that others deny them. What to choose? Investigator, jack of all trades, veteran. Go undercover, extort, or steal information. Oh. Yeah, I guess you haven't. You got stuck on a plane. Was it rainy in New York when you were there? Or just human? We had rain, so I assumed that it wasn't much different there. Oh. Yeah, we had some drizzles. Saturday. Yesterday. It rained off and on all day. Been pretty nice today. Very nice. Alright, so with MM, I did Jack of all trades. I'm thinking I might do veteran for Alicia. Yeah, let's do that. Hmm. Can be used in dialogue. Ooh. Dominate. It's a woman after my heart. Yeah, I think
Leisha, it's good to see you.
Be good, sweetie.
How was your reunion with Halsey?
Thank you, Hazel. Your gift was wonderful. You shouldn't have troubled.
You're welcome. We should never have kept you apart for this long.
3 years is a long ass time.
Good evening, Delsin.
Good evening, Leisha.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. Better and better since I got my little sugar fangs back.
Wonderful.
I haven't seen Richard yet. Does he know I've been released from the Institute?
No, I'm the prince. It was my decision. He is your psychiatrist, but you don't need his permission for everything.
He wasn't at the party, was he?
Ooh, I will check that out. Thank you.
Still missing. Don't worry about him.
Thank you.
Leisha, I know I can be frank with you. For 4 years, I have been working to heal the city's wounds. You've already helped me avoid traps in the past. You're not like the other children of Malkav. Quentin King knew that.
The Mad King. I remember, yeah.
I had you released from the Institute because your premonitions are the most detailed, the most accurate. I wanted them to help me understand the Chantry's hand more clearly before we signed our agreement with them. But this alert changes everything. I need to understand what's just happened. Did you sense anything, possibly about what happened tonight?
I saw images, but they had nothing to do with this party. It didn't make any sense. It was a long, white hallway.
I am
It's a
definitely
little
going to check
early
that
for
out.
Sure, but it's a good start.
I'm sorry, I can't be of more help.
Don't be sorry. There's something else you can do for me. Your discretion can still be of use to me. I need to be sure that none of the members of my council are going to take advantage of the situation.
You don't trust them?
You can never be too careful. You and Delsin are the only two people I trust entirely. The members of the council have their council lodgings here. It gives them the impression that they have power, and it means I can keep an eye on them. I'm going to give you the key. go and see if you find anything that could make me doubt their loyalty. Anything that might make me think there's something in the works.
All right.
Miss Drury burned the midnight oil to make sure this event was secret. I imagine there might be some evidence in the information she gathered. I need it.
All right, consider it done.
You've never disappointed me, Leisha. Please don't start today. Until then, I hope to have found more information. But above all, don't share what we've discussed with anyone. I don't need more gossip.
Can I take Halsey with me?
Of course.
All right then. I'll be right back.
Interesting. Scandalous. This is interesting. Interesting. Oh my.
That was intense. I have to be careful.
Yeah, no kidding.
Shit, they're gone.
Mom, I'm going to Richard's to see if he has my teddy.
Okay.
Come and find me when you're done.
Let's see if Hazel was right. Did Jara leave anything behind?
I can see that. I can understand that. So far, it is pretty cool. Oh. That is a lot of print. Oh my goodness. Summary of individual files on the Hartford Chantry. Mr. Osborne. I know, I love that there's so much lore. Regent of the Hartford Chantry, ambitious and paranoid, extremely skilled in thaumaturgy. Favors unification but mentions escape routes in his private communications to be monitored. Visits the Jefferson Library once a month. Miss Wakefield, John Rice's child. She is a secretive mind control specialist, wow, who supports Mr. Osborne unconditionally, although he continues to be wary of her. She supports the unification to support the choice of her regent. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't have any of the books. Mr. Samuels, child of Upton Rowlands. This blue blood is pragmatic, well-versed in insurance finance. He's the head of a thriving business and seems to have moved to Boston on a part-time basis, residing at the Jefferson Library. Our intelligence indicates that he is there to ensure the financial balance of the agreements to be signed, which he's rather in favor of. Mr. Fleming. He specializes in poison and is Osborne's personal bodyguard. He has been on several blood hunts and has recently moved to the library. We believe that he is there to protect the warlocks in the event of a retreat. According to our sources, he is opposed to the agreement because he harbors a strong personal resentment towards Jajan Siaka. And if I am butchering that name, I apologize. Ms. Vance has lived in Boston since the creation of the Hartford branch in Boston. Unknown sire specializes in high-level protection rituals. Little information available. The party will be her first outing from the library, if she accepts the invitation. We need more time to research her background. Mr. Woods, child of Deneb Osborne, resides in Hartford, is new to thaumaturgy but shows very good skills in memory magic. Still under the authority of his sire, and therefore in favor of the agreement made with us. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Do you have a link for that? Mr. Green resides in Hartford, child of Mrs. Wakefield. Nothing to report. Was embraced 2 years ago. Kept his family, his job as a research chemist. Report indicates that he is pro-unification. Mr. Chen was selected by the Chantry to come and work at the Red Salon and conduct experiments on blood stabilization. Extensive experience in thaumaturgy. The report indicates that he is in favor of the unification, but for his own interest. He only feeds in blood banks. Oh, okay. I will definitely take a look. Miss Halstead was selected by the Chantry to come and work at the Red Salon and conduct experiments on blood stabilization. Specialized in blood storage rituals. The report indicates that she is rather reticent about the unification, afraid to share her knowledge, suspicious of Boston. List of vessels provided by Dr. Dunham. Oh, okay. Let me look for that now so I don't forget. LA by date. Intelligence on the Hartford Chantry. In the 17th and 18th centuries, the thaumaturgists were influential throughout New England, but they also experienced dark times, seeing their power erode over the years, primarily due to the encroachment of Sabbat members. Am I saying that right? Why does that not sound right? Sabbat members from northern and western New England during this period. Some elder Tremere believe that at least one of the major convents allied with the Sabbat to bring about their downfall, though few agree on which of the three major convents is most to blame. The loss of status suffered by their entire family is a wound that still runs deep today and has led to their great dislike of the Sisters of Salem. Operating primarily out of a chapel in Hartford, the thaumaturges have had an ongoing competition with the Ventru coteries for dominance in the state and have been quick to exploit any opportunity. Thus, when the Prince of New Haven and Hartford came to them for help in the early 1900s, they graciously accepted. Wisely, they have not yet recalled the debt the Ventru owe them, but that is likely to happen soon. Indeed, as a result of the unification agreement with Boston, the Chantry will greatly increase its political and economic clout over the Hartford domain. Within the Chantry itself, prestige is highly prized, and competition within the upper echelons of the hierarchy is so fierce that more thaumaturges are lost to internal strife than to past clashes with the Sabbat. Wow, that is hardcore. This is largely due to the fact that Deneb Osborne, despite his understanding behavior, jealously guards his position and makes it impossible for his apprentices to progress. Whenever a warlock seems to be on the verge of unlocking a new mystery, they are often replaced by a less talented one. Wow. Today their Boston branch is mysterious and impenetrable, despite our best efforts. We think it would be wise to require a visit to the Chantry as a sign of trust. Our intelligence reports numerous disappearances of mortals in the vicinity of the building, which fortunately have gone unnoticed.
This is what Hazel asked me to bring her.
Yeah, that's what she asked for. But weekly close protection reports. Night visit from Mr. Hazel Iverson, accompanied by Delson Coates on Tuesday. Wow. Report submitted by Mr. James. Wife and child went to Costa Rica for 2 weeks. Night visit from Mr. Underwood on Thursday. Wow. That's thorough. Mrs. Moore left again the day after she got back from Costa Rica. The child is upset. Mr. Moore has trouble concentrating. Interesting. Didn't I just see something? Okay. No.
Oh, this thing's old. Does she still use it?
I mean, she might.
Oh, this thing's old. Does she still use it?
File on the unification party planning. Alright, consumables are single-use items that provide bonuses. Okay. Saved and collected consumable items can also be consumed from inside your inventory. Okay. I don't want to use that yet. Password arrival. Okay.
There are traces, but I can't break that illusion. It's much too strong. There are traces.
Okay.
But I can't break that illusion. It's much too strong.
Alright. Let's see what else we have. Oh, why does everybody look at that picture? Like, what is it? I don't know who that's supposed to be. Oh, what's this? Jara, I would have liked to give you this bond that you've been waiting for so long, but I can't bring myself to condemn you to my situation. But don't be afraid. I will never abandon you, Jara. Never. We're bound together forever. We are one. Since that first night, that first instant, nothing can ever keep us apart. I promise. Okay. Oh, that's the head of security. Oh, gosh. I feel stupid. Oh, love letters. Can I go in any of these other rooms? No. Everybody walks so slow. It kind of makes me nuts. Just a little. Nope. Yeah.
Nobody here. I'm going to be able to take a look around Dijon's. The Salem Gazette.
The City Council has found a new home for the Sisters of Salem at the Salem Library, in recognition of the organization's work in sharing and supporting our local history. While many know of the group thanks to the annual organization of their Hallowmas and the Mighty Dead and Martyrs celebration, what's less well known is their implication with people in need throughout the rest of the year. Oh, gotcha. The host newcomers to the area, troubled youth, and older citizens who are isolated. The Sisters of Salem have an extensive network of volunteers, and they are joined by about a dozen new members each year. Our community should be proud of the unity and mutual support shown by all of our fellow citizens, from their participation in the celebrations to their participation in the social and cultural volunteering done by this organization, declared the mayor after the city council meeting, and she was also very proud to announce that her spouse had joined the Sisters of Salem the previous month. Inauguration planned for tonight at the Salem Library by invitation only. Sweet. Guardian Ravens? Oh. Cauldron, a raven corn. Raven droppings. Oh, lovely. Blood magnet. Concealment ritual. That's not sus at all. Illuminated trail. Prey must not go underwater or across a body of water. Restoration ritual. Oh, somebody's up to something.
Just like New Orleans. This is definitely Dijon's place.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what?
Huh. It's from an animal.
And it's still fresh.
Still fresh.
Interesting. No, nothing in the tub. Okay.
Well, well. What have we here?
My dear sisters, I hope this letter will reach you quickly. Things are critical here. It appears that we've been the target of a major incident. A code red has been issued, and we have not heard from those who had already gone to the party. Our prince had organized for the unification. This could be in our favor, because it's possible that the Hartford Chantry is behind it. Although I have faithfully served my prince's interests while negotiating this treaty, these new suspicions could serve our interests in relation to a potential alliance between Boston and Salem. Rest assured that
He didn't finish his letter. But that'll be enough for Hazel to make up her mind about him.
Work kidnapped you. How dare they? How dare they? Oh, thank you, Vampire Queen. I appreciate that.
A bird. Dead.
Yes. Lovely. Fun. What is... Oh. That is, interesting.
Tarot cards. How fun. The Emperor, the Chariot, Temperance. Easy. Dijon is thinking about taking a trip.
I bet he is. Can you open this? No. Memories. Go me. Let's see what else is in here. Why, yes, I am just snooping around people's rooms. No big deal, right? Oh. Let's see who else's room I can snoop through. And then I'm gonna go eat people. Maybe. Oh. No. But I have a key. I should have a key to everything.
Oh, shit. Locked from the other side.
Are you kidding me? I should have just went out the door when I was over there. Oh, what's this?
It looks like one of Richard's Rorschach tests. In green. Even with the color, I still see the same things always. Blood. It looks like one of Richard's Rorschach tests.
Oh, it doesn't change. Okay.
In green. Even with the color, I still see the same things always. Blood.
I really feel for her. I really do. Do I? I'm gonna go this way, right? Go away, I'll eat your face.
Hazel told me to keep a low profile here. This area is reserved for the prince and her primogen. Shit. Hilda's in her office. She's going to see me.
Oh, I like this. Unseen passage allows you to move around without being seen. In this state, it's not possible to physically interact with the environment. You may, however, stealthily read a document or examine an object. This power will be activated automatically if you enter a location that is prohibited. Really? Dear Sir, Miss Iverson is honored to invite you to the Grand Unification Party in the presence of representatives of the Hartford Chantry. Your presence at these festivities is requested the evening of September 4th, 11 p.m. at 1 International Place, Boston. With our greatest respect and consideration. Dear Mr. Underwood, here's the report you requested. Attached you will find all of the documents I was able to gather. Unfortunately, I was unable to collect much useful information about Miss Feng's time in China, but it may not have been the most interesting period of her life. A fairly typical education, exactly what would be expected of the upper class. What is a little less expected is that shortly after her arrival in the U.S., she was admitted to the economics department of MIT. This was in large part thanks to her publications of the Blue Economy, which led her to join the DIORA ratification project in the Indian Ocean. At the same time, she defended her dissertation of blue biotechnology, which I recommend that you read in its entirety. You can imagine that someone of her ilk was highly sought after. She was wooed by major multinational companies before she even graduated. However, she refused all their offers and instead founded her own startup company, Newman Fang Blue Tech. From one round of fundraising to the next, the company quickly became a reference for any group that was looking to make over their image to appear a little greener. If you browse their website, you'll quickly realize how important many of their clients were. As for the more confidential information, I learned that several governments, in particular Luxembourg and Canada, recently reached out to her. For the moment, it's only a matter of advice and informal discussions, but the speed with which she was broadened her influence is highly impressive. My conclusions regarding her are the following. She is brilliant. One might imagine that she's an idealist, but while her actions do seem to me to be guided by an ideological perspective, she's extremely pragmatic in integrating herself into the upper echelons of society. What's more, she has true business acumen, as her startup is one of the most successful in the country. You have every reason to take an interest in her. I can set up a meeting with her if you'd like. Your eternal servant, Jason Moore. Well, isn't that something? I'm so nervous about getting caught. Like roaming around here. Like I'm gonna press some wrong button.
Richard's apartment.
This is definitely nerd domain. I like it.
He didn't change a thing, as usual.
Dear Dr. Dunham, as instructed, I have prepared the donors you listed for the unification party. They will be ready for you to pick up at 9 p.m. at the Red Salon. I think that your guests will be impressed by the quality of the vintages you're offering them, and I hope that they will fully appreciate the fruit of your labors.
No, he's not there. Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
Hi, Halsey. Oh, that's right. Please insert a storage media.
Hiding somewhere else.
Only Richard would still use that.
Yeah, that thing. That's what she's saying, like, oh my god, only he would use some dinosaur-ass computer.
It's true that he always saves everything on old media.
Yep. Very old medium. Oh, what's this? Archive Confidential Report, 1978, March 6. Unknown origin, 13 members of the court caught in a sudden collective panic for several minutes. Quentin King, our prince, called for an investigation. Closed without any conclusive findings in 1988 after the prescribed 10 years of investigation. October 31st, unknown origin, the servants of the Primogen apartments began to hum the same song for 1 hour. Quentin King, our prince, called for an investigation. Closed without any conclusive findings in 1988 after the prescribed 10 years investigation. October 31st, unknown origin, the servants in the prince's quarters all laughed hysterically for 1 hour. Wow. Oh, this is 1999, sorry. Quentin King, our prince, called for an investigation, closed without any conclusive findings in 2009, after the prescribed 10 years investigation. Archived Confidential Report 2015, May 7th, Ms. Hazel Iverson, our prince, reported feeling a sudden and brief mental intrusion during her speech. Ms. Hazel Iverson, our prince, called for an investigation. Closed after investigation. Report delivered in person.
No,
August 8th. Unknown origin. Feeling of imminent death felt by several members of the court, lasting several minutes. Miss Hazel Iverson, our prince, called for an investigation. Closed after investigation. Report delivered in person.
He must be hiding somewhere else.
October 31st. Unknown origin. Servants in the Primogen's apartments began vomiting for several minutes. Oh, Jesus. The vessels present experienced uncontrollable crying fits throughout the night.
Teddy.
Miss Hazel Iverson, our prince, called for an investigation. Closed after investigation. Report delivered in person. Not freakish at all, ladies and gentlemen. Not freakish at all.
He must be hiding somewhere else.
Maybe I'll find a way to read it.
Well, yeah, that old-ass computer that's in the other room. Oh, Halsey, where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
So, did you find your teddy?
No, not yet. I'm not sure he's here. What about you? Did you finish your job for the prince?
Yes, I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does that mean we're going back to see the prince then?
Not quite, Pumpkin. I want to take another look around. You wait for me here, but be good.
I will. Mr. Teddy.
Oh, wait.
Only Richard would still use that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Nothing. Ugh. It's true that he always saves everything on old media.
Yes. Oh god, the freaking computer tower. Jesus. Oh, dear Miss Iverson, as per your request, Mr. Underwood came to the Red Salon to carry out a review in view of the collaboration with the Hartford Tremere. We can confirm that production can triple if we expand operations into our basement. I think it would be wise to create a reserve and allocate only 1/3 of our production to Hartford. We will also provide a temperature-controlled storage area for this purpose. As for your more practical questions, please do not include the formulas I have been able to work out in your dealings. Mr. Underwood also feels that we need to keep them secret in order to keep the advantage in this agreement. We both feel that convincing them to send Tremere to Boston to perform the blood stabilization tests would be a better alternative. As for an industrialized production of more than 400 units per week, I prefer to err on the side of caution. I'm able to produce everything alone in my laboratory. Aiming for more at the start would require a move, and would surely get us noticed by our suppliers of raw materials. I hope to have provided you with the missing information for your discussions on this agreement, which, in addition to the giant step forward that it will make possible for science, will undoubtedly be the dawn of a new Boston under your reign. Sincerely yours, Dr. Dunham.
Richard must have had a breakthrough, if Hazel's interested in it.
Alright, Halsey. We're out of here. Where are you?
Are you almost done?
Yes, I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does that mean we're going back to see the prince then?
Let's go, Sugarfangs.
Leisha. I'm all ears.
Everything went all right.
I knew I could count on you. Was Halsey a good girl?
Yes, as usual.
Good. Were you able to find anything interesting in Ms. Drury's apartments?
Yes. There was intel she had gathered on the guests, including those from the Hartford Chantry.
Anything about their regent, Denham Osborne?
Yes, he seems to be obsessed with memory magic.
Interesting.
I gave everything to Delson.
Thank you. I'll take a look at it later. Were you able to see or hear anything interesting?
I had a vision.
I knew you would. What did you see?
Did you?
Was I in your vision?
I think it was me. My forehead was on fire.
All right. Do you have any idea what it could mean?
Not in the slightest. Are you disappointed?
The important thing is that you're starting to have visions again.
Oh.
It happened when I was in Jara's office. I just found Journey going through her things.
But she's not allowed to be there.
Mem joined her almost immediately.
What did they say to each other?
I couldn't hear what they said. That's when I had the premonition.
That's too bad. But you didn't fail. I promise. Don't worry about it. Just focus on your visions.
Yes, focus on your visions. I swear I can words sometimes.
I also found that at Jara's. A file on the party. It's a record of everything Journey did.
That could be useful. Give it to Delsin on your way out. Anything else?
At Dijon's, I found a letter addressed to the Salem Chantry.
Did he betray me for the Warlocks?
I don't know. It just said that he's participating in your project. But that he would have preferred an agreement with Salem.
Oh, I understand his recent illusions a little better now. I'm going to need to have a word with him. Go on.
Nothing else.
That's all I was able to find.
I knew I could count on you. Thank you.
I don't know. I feel like I kind of...
Richard still wasn't there. Were you able to find out anything else?
Yes. One of my servants just came back from his bar, the Red Salon, as that's where he does his research. I had hoped to find him there. But she confirmed that Dr. Dunham had gone to the party early with a few of his vessels. I'm sorry, Leisha.
No. If he had been destroyed, I would have felt it. I have to go find him.
You're the most discreet of all of us, it's true. But we have no idea what might have happened there. It could be dangerous.
I won't be alone. Halsey will be with me.
Of course. And one last thing. Dr. Dunham wasn't the only one there. There was also Miley, my child. Bring her back to me.
Yes, of course. We'll leave right away.
I wouldn't expect anything less of you. Thank you, Leisha.
Man, she is all kinds of like... Have them vision, girl. Tell me about them visions, girl. Each scene ends with an overview of your accomplishments, failures, and what you could have done differently. Thank you. For each success, your character earns experience points. You could have spied... Oh, hold on. Yeah, you could have just... Oh, yeah, damn it. I could have. At least I didn't fail anything, so go me. Oh.
Come here. Thanks, You've brought me Journey. I knew I could count on you.
Jay is waiting in the antechamber. She's nervous. Tell Delsin to go easy on her.
We'll see about that.
Did you need me for anything else?
Not right now, but I will
But
soon.
I will soon.
I have one more favor to ask of you.
All right. I'll be waiting in the next room.
There is one thing I don't know how to save. I don't like that I obeyed the prince. Oh, Caleb. Aren't you sexy? Profile that focuses on knowledge and skills that allow you to go undercover, extort, or steal information. Let's do it. Let's do this. Fortitude. Physical and mental supernatural resilience. Sense the unseen. With this power, the vampire is able to detect the supernatural both in creatures around it and traces they may leave behind. Discipline tied to charisma, ability to influence the emotions of those around you. The ability to command others and turn them into puppets. Oh, which one? Yeah, I think we're gonna do prisons. Because why not? How the hell do I save this? I guess we're gonna find out.
My prince. Delson.
Bazori.
It seems that the Camarilla is in danger. I am at your disposal.
Your sense of duty is a credit to you, Caleb. You haven't lost your touch, I hope. The Code Red is linked to the Unification Party with the Chantry. No one there is answering anymore.
How many of us were there?
Probably a good 20, give or take. Dr. Dunham and our top spy, Jara Drury, were already there.
We might have lost 2 members of the Primogen. What about Hartford? Have you heard from them?
If those dogs had anything to do with what happened, I'll cut their throats myself.
Do you think they might be involved?
I don't know. It's too early to draw any conclusions.
Where do you want to start?
Can I count on you?
You have no reason to doubt me.
One by one, the Anseli heed the beckoning and go east. You're the eldest in the city now. Don't do this to me. Not now. I would be very grateful to you. And Fang.
How may I be of service?
Go and see Caius with Jara gone. He's in charge of security. He may have learned something.
You can count on me.
You have my absolute confidence, Caleb.
Interesting. I want to know who does his voice. Because, okay. Is it like autosave? Because it didn't go through that part.
I'm sorry, but my instructions are clear.
You little shit.
I'm just following orders.
You have no idea what's at stake.
Oh my. What's going on, fellas?
My most honored sire, you're wasting your time here.
I'd forgotten about your abject fawning.
I call it respect. It appears that it's something that sewer rats know nothing about.
Oh my.
Apparently, Caius feels he's entitled to refuse to see a member of the Primogen. I won't forget it.
This is the kind of thing you delegate to a retainer under normal circumstances. What matter is so urgent that you've come to see Caius yourself?
If you don't mind, I choose not to entrust this task to anyone else. Tell me,
well.
You haven't introduced me to your charming protege yet.
Zhu Feng.
Yes, Zhu Feng. A name that's as delectable as her blood, I'm sure. Ah, you're planning to introduce her to the very select club of Caleb Bazori's progeny, aren't you?
Guess I can't do that. Oops.
I hope that the prince will allow me to shortly.
I hope so for your sake. Who knows? Dear Hazel is so unpredictable. At any rate, it would be an honor for me to welcome and guide her.
You will speak of nothing with her at all.
Is that an order?
A word of advice.
Oh, pardon me. I fell out of the habit of receiving advice from you so long ago. Well, if you'll excuse me, I must end this ever so pleasant conversation. I need to find a way to avoid losing too much money.
Sounds like an ass whooping. I think that's what he needs. He needs an ass whooping.
Fuck. How long has it been since we've had an alert like this?
I've got no idea.
Barrel's handwriting. He was trying to contact his associates.
Mr. Bazori, can I help you?
I need to see Caius.
He doesn't want anyone to bother him.
Prince's orders.
I see. He's holed up in the server room. You'll need a pass to get in. There's one on his desk.
Thank you.
Oh, that was an autosave. Okay, good. Because as much as I would like to continue playing, I am starting to get a headache. And my eyes are hurting. So, I am going to call it an evening. Yes, I am sure. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for coming and joining. I had no idea what this game was going to be like. I find it very interesting. I know, right? We old people, you know, crazy shit starts happening, and before you know it, I'm falling asleep before 10 o'clock. I feel like such an old woman. But, thank you. And thank you for the information also. I am definitely going to check out the YouTube stuff and things. I had no idea there was so much lore. Like, I am really, really loving all of the lore. Like, that is, I think that's one of the coolest things so far. So, I'm definitely gonna... I want to say that I played this on, like, tabletop or something, but now I'm tired and my brain is all scrambled. So thank you guys so much for joining and popping in. I appreciate it so much. I am also loving... I know I keep saying I'm going. I am really loving the soundtrack. For the not just the load screen or the title screen, but the nuanced music that's in the background. I am really enjoying that. Like, really, really enjoying that. So again, thank you guys so much. Thank you for coming. And you guys have a good night. I'll see you again soon.